The Albert Hirschman Centre on Democracy was established at the Graduate Institute exactly 1 year ago with a focus on studying in comparative and interdisciplinary perspective the experiences of and the varieties of experiences with democracies in different regions of the world, looking at them both from the point of view of shifts in democracies themselves, so not the transition to democracy, but the transformations of democracies themselves, and looking at these shifts from the point of view of what could call, with Partha Chatterjee, the politics of the governed. So looking at citizens' experiences in a comparative perspective, looking also at the changes which have taken place, which blurred the boundary between democratic polities and non-democratic polities through what are called illiberal democracies or soft authoritarianism, which makes it even more difficult to distinguish between these two, which used to be a relatively stable distinction until recently. Why name the center after Albert Hirschman? Albert Hirschman was a non-utopian reformist. He was somebody well known as a political philosopher, a historian of ideas, and also as an economist, a development economist who spent a lot of time in Latin America as well, thus always with a focus on the question of democracy and development in the global south, in addition to looking at the experiences of Western European societies as well. Born in Berlin, he went in exile from there to Italy first and then to France, and then emigrated to the US. So it was Albert Hirschman's life as an interdisciplinary, one of the foremost intellectuals of the 20th century that we honor with the center, a life which was also an activist life in that he fought against totalitarianism throughout his years in Europe and made a large contribution to bringing different disciplines together in thinking about some of the most important questions of the 20th century.